That was our dinner as well.
And lunch.
Yeah. Okay. And we are live. But I have us on our streaming thing. I do have mics open though.
Serious sesh tonight.
I know. Yeah, because if we have to murder it, that's not on us.
Be right back real quick.
Session. Okay. Is there any music going? I need to change it to my headset. That is a problem. Hey, look, music.
Everything working?
Yeah, it just was coming out of the speakers and not my headset.
Say some stuff real quick, babe. Make sure we don't have echo.
Stuff. Things. Things and stuff.
Wait. Did you take my pillow?
It was on the floor.
No, I don't need it. I'm just... No.
Possession. 9/10 and all that.
Anybody here want to do recap?
Nah.
Not up.
It's not spicy.
It's not spicy.
Laurel is headed upstairs to her computer with her pizza.
Did you bring you some slices?
I just got back with some.
Oh, nice.
We got like
flavor.
a foot of snow the past day and a half.
Yeah.
Though. It's pepperoni.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say, I'm watching my 5-year-old he just jammed a whole slice of like big, wide cut salami. We rolled it up for him all nice, and he unrolled it and just pouched it into his mouth. In this weird phase, I don't know if we said it last week, where he doesn't like anything, he hates everything. Until even the things he likes are his favorite.
Like salami.
He hasn't had much experience with salami. He likes pepperoni and pizza all the time, but today I got pizza delivered earlier, and I was like, "Come get some pizza," but he's like, "No, I don't want pizza. I hate pizza. I don't like it." And then he
Proceeded
chose
to
his
crush his
slice and ate his whole slice in like 2 minutes.
Joys of parenting. The phases.
Gotta have opinions on things.
Well, if no one wants to do the recap, I will read it, I suppose.
Sorry I'm late.
Oh. Oak.
Yeah.
I will need you to go back onto that site and make sure that you have Oak selected as active and not Eloise.
Oh shit.
Eloise just showed up.
I'm like, wait, I'm like looking at it. I was like, yeah, that looks good. I'm like, wait, she's not supposed to be here.
Here we go.
There we
you go.
are.
Oh, it's that easy. Shit. Bing, bang, bop, boop. See, when I watch your thing, my face is always like popping up and highlighting even when I'm not talking. Feel like it. Hi, Laurel. Pepperoni pizza. Huh?
Well, it also has
put that?
mushrooms on it.
Oh, pepperoni mushy. We're not a big fungus fan. House only one person likes them.
Who is it?
Our oldest child, Jace.
I love mushrooms.
I like the flavor, I don't like the texture.
I eat them in plenty of things that, like casseroles and stuff that they're in there, and but not like as a whole dish. Yeah, I could probably eat them on a pizza. Are they like chopped mushrooms, or you like got big old whole mushrooms on that?
I don't like either, but these are chopped, like cut up.
Hello, hello.
Wanted to review because of the particular circumstances of tonight's potential encounter. I know Joey knows this. A lot of people have some experience, but everything has like levels. You guys have a level. Monsters have a level. Fighting something like your level, one level higher, 2 levels higher, not a very big deal. But when you guys start fighting things that are like 3 levels higher, 4 levels higher, spells won't land often. You might miss a lot. You're probably going to get crit a lot. Monsters that are 3, 4, and hopefully frighteningly not 5 levels higher than you are exceptionally difficult in Pathfinder. It's like how the math works. So, like strategy, debuffs, off guard, flanking, hiding, delay tactics, walls, whatever the fuck's in the arsenal to not always get mollywopped by things that are 3 and 4 levels higher than you. Because you will die.
Sounds good.
So what you're saying is this thing is significantly higher level than
Gragglebeard was 2 levels higher than your group, but he also had friends.
Yep, got it. Alright, Shards, you gotta heal this thing and save it.
The beast is not 2 levels higher than your group. Just a little forewarning, little heads up action. I think Willow volunteered to do some recap tonight.
Yes. Well, someone needed to.
Well, she's driving. Whenever she's ready, start her stream all up.
Oh, I forgot I changed it to voice to talk. Session 35. Echoes Beneath the Mound. After the chaos of recent days, Willow encourages the group to sit down for a proper meal and a few drinks. giving everyone a chance to gather their thoughts. Their rest is brief, however, the druids urgently requesting that the party travel east to deal with the dangerous owlbear prowling the region. While there, they also hope the group can investigate a missing vendor and collect the sought-after silver stub eels. As everyone prepares to depart, Willow seeks out Tristan, finding him gently teaching the local children about Sarenrae's light. She invites him to begin holding regular services in the newly built chapel, and he accepts with heartfelt gratitude. Almost shyly, he asks whether he might accompany the group on their eastern journey. Willow agrees, and within the hour the party gathers at the eastern gate. Travel pushes them close to 30 miles before something unusual breaks the horizon. A massive mound rising nearly 80 feet, its flat summit broad as a parade ground. Curious, the group approaches. A foul, acrid scent on the wind burns Oak's nose, hinting at something unnatural. Willow circles left to scout and discovers a narrow crack in the wall. But one snapped twig later, and the sky erupts with 100 screeching bats as they swarm towards her. Once inside, the group finds a wide cave littered with guano and a rear tunnel heavy with webbing. Tristan produces a gemstone and blesses it with the Everlight, illuminating Taldan-styled carvings similar to the ancient towers the party had previously explored. His holy symbol then begins to glow a cold blue, an omen, he says, that Sarenrae senses something corrupted within. Beyond lies a chamber engraved with 4 solemn faces carved into the walls, each seemingly siphoning energy from those who enter. At the end of the branching tunnels, sarcophagi grind open, releasing skeletal soldiers. Willow darts through the room under the brutal pressure, disabling the traps while the others clash with the undead, keeping one another standing until the last bones fall. With danger past, the group debates turning the site into a future museum. And as night settles, they camp atop the mound. By dawn, the bats return to roost, and Aldrich shares what he saw while keeping watch. When asked, the druids explain their intentions for the owlbear. They hope to attempt diplomacy with the creature. Before breaking camp, it was after we broke camp. After breaking camp and moving forward, Willow confirms that there is at least one additional entrance to the owlbear's lair, an ominous discovery before they journey ahead.
Cool stuff. We are unpaused, and as everyone starts the game with a hero point, and a secondary effect of the awesome success of the NPC's defense of the beast is everyone starts with a second hero point when you guys arrive at the den. So everyone should have 2.
So that means I get 3.
The main entrance is unmissable. Bloody feathers everywhere. A dark, gaping hole yawns into the side of a large, rocky hill. The earth in front is trampled flat. Shattered trees, stumps bear the marks of powerful claws. Tufts of dark fur are snagged in branches, and huge feathers litter the ground. Right before we ended last, you caught wind of air traveling through one side of the hill to the other, from the west to the east. Some nature checks were made, and it was discovered or suspected that there's possibly some other entrances in. In addition, the way the trees and the vines grew down south here, it looks like they were growing into the mountain. And I think Izzy made a roll there to think that there might be some sort of other very heavily overgrown entrance, though very small, on that side over there as well. So there's this hill in front of you, this massive entrance. You guys have the daylight shining in, illuminating the cave as much as you can. I think all of you can pretty much see that the cave mouth widens into this large cavern, filthy with carrion and degrading corpses, bugs. A bewildering variety of molds and fungi grow all along the floors and walls. Some are as tall as Aldrich, thick, violent, purple stalks that have these tendrils coming out of them. Thousands of little insects scurry and scuttle along the underfoot, feeding on the mounds of waste and carrion, possibly kills or hunts from the beast as he dragged him back into its den. And you can see just barely smaller little tunnels that branch to the north and south of the main entrance inside. Oak, give me a perception check. Oak, with your dark vision, so for some reason, mechanical gameplay here, I click on everyone and everyone can see all the way deep into the cave?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I can.
What's that?
I'm currently refreshing because I thought my game was just messed up, but maybe it's everyone.
Okafor.
No, it's not.
Is it because I like the ambient light on the scene? It's like daytime.
Dude, I was on this scene looking at stuff earlier, and it was not like this because specifically Oak's dark vision started like here, and I didn't change anything with the time or. You guys rested. It is early morning. You guys traveled, half a dozen miles by horseback to the east after you broke camp, found the den here. I didn't change anything. I don't know why. But anyways, most of you cannot see past here, right where I'm pinging to the east, right where like the mushrooms and things like that end. Beyond that, Oak, your dark vision kicks in, and all the way at the far back end of the cavern, you see feathers everywhere, small bits of skeletal remains, a large bull elk, immense elk, partially devoured, its entire back end like completely like missing, and obviously like eyes wide and scare, like, and right behind it, a creature that even curled up into a ball of slumber is probably nearly 10 to 12 feet tall. Elephant-sized, primordial specimen of an owlbear. You still see a spear inside of its flank, half broken, a dozen arrows or more. Part of its it has fur and feathers, so both are burned all the way down to its skin, removing everything and all over in various spots from its attack on your kingdom. Curled up into a ball, sleeping, and you can hear just barely the sounds of a growl and a subtle little chirp as this thing sleeps.
Well, I'm gonna try to sneak in.
So
Are you linked to your bear, or are you doing it?
Oh, I'm linked to my bear, yeah. I don't.
So, yeah, she's linked. So I'm noticing for my scout dedication, like, it's actually only giving us a +1. but it should be a +2.
Still linked to him?
No, but we both dragged a Paddington. There we go.
Oh, you can do it too? All right, there you go.
Nope, I'm good to go now.
How are you stealthing in? Describe what Oak is doing to sneak into this chamber of mushrooms.
Oak's kind of just crouched over, mostly elf form, feet kind of wolfish as she's walking on her toes to minimize her noise and making sure she's sniffing ahead at all times. And ideally, what I'd like to do is sneak up and cast a little pleasant healing spell while it's laying there.
Move yourself forward. You get a little better vision of the tunnel to the north that branches off from this fungal-filled cavern. You can see, this fungal-filled cavern over here to the northeast is a web-choked hallway. Thick curtains of webbing completely clog this narrow access into the next room. And Oak, right as you give me a stealth check as you quickly move through the room there. Whoa, the slow teeter. Is that a reroll? Hero point on the first dice roll of the night. Gamer status here, Oak. Gamer status.
Dude, fuck it.
Well, fuck it. Right as you did that, right here, just to the south of you, this human-sized, rather phallic, purple-headed mushroom you'd noticed it started to like lean in your direction, and as it did, these pores started opening up, dozens of them all over the surface of the tip of the mushroom, and you started hearing like this sound, like this wailing shriek, like a scream that started but then like receded as you use a hero point to change destiny there and elude detection.
Jesus fucking Christ. Okay.
There you go. What's up? What's up?
It's from baddragon.com.
I was about to
Hey,
say.
you look purple-headed mushroom with pores, right? Except for the tentacles actually never came out.
That's phenomenal. All
right, so you're here in this spot, and give me a nature check. What almost reached out at you was two things, actually. Two types of fungi that look rather similar. One was called a violet fungus. Growing slightly shorter than them and like under their shadow is something called a shrieker fungus. With your 32 nature check, violet fungus are the more aggressive, mobile, tentacle-oriented fungus residing within this room. Known for having a acidic, enfeebling poison or rot that comes out of their tendrils as they grasp you. That's just to the west of you, actually. Just to the south of you is something that looks almost identical, but doesn't have the tentacles that comes out. It is a shrieker fungus. And if they are too alerted, air is discharged through all those pores, and they make this horrific shrieking noise. With your reroll, you eluded both of them. And one is right here. And the shrieker fungus is right here. And as you look through the room past you, you can see more of them. There's 2, 3 other, these purple tendricle looking type of giant mushrooms. It's like a field. There's a dozen of these man-sized mushrooms. Amid them, with your 32 nature check, nearly half a dozen of them are aggressive or alerting or not just a passive growing fungus.
Does my 32 nature check know how to get rid of them?
I will give you one thing. You can choose an immunity or weaknesses.
Oh my god, guys, do I want to pick an immunity or weaknesses?
This is Oak. Only Oak knows this. Dizzy might, as he's taken in, I'm going to flash to him for a second. Maybe he's taken in, notice some of these same things. But in this moment, Oak, are you focusing more on the defensive capabilities of these funguses or what they might be?
What they're capable of, I think. No. I want to know what their immunities are. Fuck that. What are their immunities?
Well, they don't bleed. They can't be slowed. Anything that would affect their mind don't work because they don't have one. Their poisonous nature probably prevents them from being afflicted by any type of poison or diseases. You probably couldn't put them to sleep or bludgeon them senseless. You either gotta kill them, cut the stalk somehow. But your brain quickly goes to like, these things aren't living. Blood's not flowing. They're not going to slow down. I can't hurt them with mind magic or psychic magic. I can't poison them. They are poison. And as Oak has disappeared into the darkness for most of you, because you don't have dark vision, cutting back to the rest of you. I'm going to start with Dizzy. What are you doing?
I'm like, I got Morty up to the corner, and I'm sort of like peering around, just trying to see what I can see in there as Oak disappears into the darkness.
You are able to identify with some of the natural sunlight coming in. A lot of what I described already. A lot of big purplish fungus. Nearly a dozen of them grow all throughout this chamber. And give me your own nature check. While not gathering quite as much as Oak did on your own side of the cave here, they're a plant. You quickly think of, if they're going to hurt us, how do I protect the group the most? And fire bad. If it's vegetation, fire probably hurts it.
Is diplomacy an option?
With what you chose and their immunity to mental effects, no. I mean, there might be some sub-feat. You know what, Oak? I think you had an option to take it, where you could communicate with fungi. Somebody linked me that. That is a
Probably
druid
Joey.
feat. No. But unless you can communicate with fungi or have a specific ability to do so in this moment, no, you don't think you're going to be able to reason with these creatures.
Oh, it's plant empathy. You have a connection to flora that allows you to communicate with them on a rudimentary level. You can ask questions of, receive answers from, and use the diplomacy skill with plants and fungus. But I take animal empathy.
I thought there was another one that we were talking about. Maybe it was a shape-shifting that you can turn into funguses.
I think that sounds more familiar.
So to answer your question, you in this moment, no. Willow, the rest of you, Fionn, Aldrich, what's going on outside the cave?
Oh, I, for one, am leaving this up to the druids. I am no expert here, and I feel like this isn't a time for a big-ass sword, so I'm kind of standing down and holding in case of the worst.
Dizzy, part of the 19, I will give that Morty and Paddington seem pretty uneasy about this whole place. Morty's your stalwart companion. He'll go where you tell him to go. But you can see a trepidation in his step and a worrying look in his eye. And you don't think it's the owlbear.
Do
These
I-
animals sense something.
Does it seem like supernatural, like a cult or something? Do I sense anything that seems like unnatural, like with the vines growing into the cave or anything like that? Does it seem like magic is involved?
The vines to the south growing into the cave, no. You think that's just a rare occurrence with the cave formation and water accumulation and fall off from the tree, allowing overgrowth from the tree to grow right off into the cave opening that's like 10 feet off the ground. It seems... Give me another nature check. It does. You're not sure, but that little hesitant look in his eye, the most immediate time you've seen anything similar is when you were on Candlemere, which would maybe bring you to something magical, perhaps, or supernatural. This dude has faced down giants in a storm with wyverns and taken boulders to the face. He's not... This goat, don't get scared. Leaving it to the druids. Fionn, what are you doing?
I'm just chilling. It's not probably advisable for me to roll a nature check. Is there any kind of check I can roll?
Yeah. What are you trying to nature on? What are you observing in this moment? Are you looking deep into
Maybe like
try to see?
for void lore on mushrooms, just like anything I can remember about mushrooms. Why would they be here?
This is I'll give you that one for free, actually. No roll needed. The dead, or what remains, what the owlbear cannot eat anymore, seems to be deposited in the room up above, leading to a perfect little environment for bugs, mushrooms, moisture, the biodegrading of flesh and bone. It's is a perfect little environment. It just so happens the mushrooms that have grown here seem to be a pretty good little defense.
Nice.
We're going to cut back to Oak then. Oak, no perception check needed. You've spent a minute here lingering. You've been gone a minute, and you spent an addition. I'm sorry, been gone 2 minutes now. Stealth moved in here, taking your time, and now you spent another minute just fully evaluating the cave to the south of you, the tunnel that leads to the northeast, trying to get some idea of where to go. These mushrooms are on high alert, kinda, and they've kind of like rescinded just a little bit, but they look hungry. And to the north of you, beyond, even in the webs, you see dozens of little small quarter-sized spiders all skittering about. But every once in a while, 20, 30 feet deeper in, you see something much larger. A spider that skitters along the floor, shooting a web and going up towards the ceiling that's the size of a large dog.
If I were to use Pest Farm, could I mimic the exact type of spider that I'm looking at?
Pest form. With pest form, well, you've never used that. So, you think you could. Or possibly be, I mean, in the room that you're in, there are, you know what, link pest form, because, you know what, Oak, I am not super familiar with its full capabilities. Are you able to do that? You looking at it? Can make me pop out and read some shit. I'll do it.
It's not linking.
Tiny animal, cat, insect, lizard, or rat. So as an insect, the room that you're in, there are millions possibly of insects all inside, scurrying ants, roaches, microorganisms all along the bones, the moss, the fungus patches, the mushrooms, everywhere. You could turn into an insect and move through probably any of these chambers undetected.
Oh, well, then. Boop. Okay, I'm going to go northeast for a little bit.
What are you turning into?
I get to choose. I get to choose what I'm turning into.
It says
One of those adorable little
form of
spiders.
a tiny animal. Cat, insect, lizard, insect. It doesn't say arachnid, but, you know, I'll give you some sort of something very close, you know.
Yeah, spiders aren't insects. Joey's correct. That's.
Did he link that somewhere? Did he say that?
I put it in the Kingmaker discussions.
Yeah, I was gonna say. It doesn't say arachnids.
I think they meant to include spiders and insects. I had to guess.
Yeah, it's okay. You could be a centipede and, you know, slip right through there. Listen, you got options. I'm not here to. The spiders are probably not gonna. You do see. I'll take that back real quick. You see nothing but insects in their webs, because the owlbear, you think, cannot fit through this area. What does it feed on? Nothing comes through here, but there are an innumerous amount of bugs here. I'm sure some of them go through this tunnel eventually. And as you transform into whatever insect you choose, cockroach, centipede, you
Jumping spider.
You get a little closer here. Spider. Okay. I'll give it to you. In this moment, without going online to research if there is some alternate feat that allows spider form, because it is so badass. Oak is a tiny little jumping spider, and it can go from web to web to web. And as you do that, Oak, you notice no less than 6 of these giant black and red spiders. You'd call them cave spiders. You're in a cave. Like wolf-sized specimens, exceptionally poisonous creatures, and they seem to feed primarily on insects. And you camouflage perfectly, as there are hundreds of smaller little, like I said, quarter-sized spiders scurrying along the webs here. And as you hop from web to web to web, oh, there you are. Aha. Oak's been gone another minute. We're going to cut back to the group real quick. Oak, as you have tiny jumping form spider through this part of the cavern, flashing back to the group here. Anything going on? What's happening? Oak's been gone approximately 3 minutes now.
So, are we just planning on taking this extremely fucked up entrance, or maybe investigating that other entrance? Because Morty being scared does not do anything for my confidence. I'm just saying.
Dizzy necessarily hasn't revealed that, but
He's walking
you can see
backwards.
you can see a little trepidation in Morty's step for sure.
Willow has, like, maybe not super close to Morty, but
You've
I've
ridden
ridden
Morty.
him multiple times, and, like, I'm sorry, my part-time mount does not look excited to go in there. Like, from my opinion, he's backing up.
Regardless, you would know, because I also want to ask Tristan if he has any sense of what might be scaring the animals from maybe Saren Ray has thoughts, or he does.
Based on your question, he'll roll some religion. That's not very good. Even though it's not very good, he does clutch his holy symbol, and you see him look. He takes several steps forward to the entrance of the cavern. And as he steps forward, you do see, for a moment, Dizzy, his blue eyes start to slowly shift from blue to a light silver to eventually gold, till nothing remains but this like glowing light. And as he's looking in, he can't tell you anything about what is happening, but he can tell you that this is no God's work. No deity that I can tell is playing on the good or the evil of this place. None are invested here but us.
Well, I don't know if that's reassuring or scares me even more. Thanks for taking a look.
Gives you a little bow, and he steps back just a few feet from the entrance there. Fionn, Aldrich, Willow.
start to get. Oh, hold on.
Turn your push to talk off here.
No. You don't boss me around. You're not the boss of me. I think Willow would start to get a little nervous at this point with Oak being gone as long as she is, considering she likes to get into trouble. I just imagine her inside slapping the fucking owlbear in cat form or something. It's like the vision that's going through my head. So Willow's going to try to stealth in.
You have the most tiniest of assurances that you think, at least you assume, there's probably no doors inside this cave.
Doesn't make me feel better.
Take your 3 little actions of movement. And then Aldrich, Fionn, you two doing anything or still sitting back letting the druids do their work?
I
Yeah,
don't
I've
get
learned from my
scored.
lessons. I am not sneaky at all, so I am pulling back, ready to jump to action if need be. But this is
And then
better
Fionn,
suited
what
for
was
others.
that? I lost you.
I just said I don't want to get spored.
Get it? Human-sized phallic mushrooms, many pores.
I don't even know what direction she went. I'm sure moving through all of this is not particularly bad at all.
Oh, God. Is that the end of your last bit of movement?
Yeah. I have 5
Give
feet
me
left.
a nature check as before you start your last little bit of movement. And then I gotta keep losing Oak. Where the fuck are you on this map?
I don't
Oh, you're so tiny in the web there. I see you. I see you.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
Oh, you rolled another. What'd you roll?
I rolled nature. You told me to roll nature.
I don't see it.
Roll me.
I rolled a 19 total.
I see it.
I don't know. It's right there.
Best thing I see in chest.
The stealth I rolled before I came in.
All right. The last moment, right before you're here, you decide to adjust your steps just a little bit. And right here is a rather large, man-sized purple mushroom that has all these spores in it, and no tendrils start to eke out, but you start to hear this little whistling sound, and you quickly change your steps and end up almost like right where Oak did her time moving through here. Back to you, Oak.
Oh shit.
Still gone, just still skitting about.
Alright, I see your tiny little fucking little dot.
All right, Oak, that's enough right there.
That's enough. That's enough.
The smell kind of hits you first. Then you see the buzzing flies of this probably 20-foot highish cavern up ahead of you. On the eastern end, you can see a wide ledge that kind of runs along a like 15-foot wide side of the cave there. In the middle-ish of the room, you see a giant nest. It looks abandoned or torn asunder, more likely. Half a dozen bodies, human, torn apart, ripped into pieces, lie all along the skeletal remains of another massive owlbear, the giant carcass of a great beast. In the abandoned nest, soaked in blood, is an egg.
Like an
The
angel's egg.
No. The egg is immense. It's probably 2 foot by 1 foot. Three.
It's
I'm
another
actually
egg.
probably like 3 by 2. Actually, it's probably even bigger than that. I mean, it's sitting in the middle of an abandoned, ripped up owlbear nest, and it seems discarded, cast to the side, and covered in blood.
And Oak keeps going down the hallway.
All right, Oak, we're gonna stop right there. Actually, right here before you. And I gotta go pee. So as we pause, I'm gonna describe what happens here. A phantasmal manifestation of what occurred weeks, months ago. You're not sure. An immense owlbear, just slightly smaller than the one you think dwells in the den just in the other room. You see for a moment it manifests, this blood-covered spectral owlbear forms, and then you see these spirits of 8 men with pikes and spears and plate mails, shields, a cleric in the back casting spells, healing the men. And then you see another figure. Leather armor, leaf-like dressing. He looks like a druid. A human man. He holds up his fist, and you see on his finger this flare of magical light comes off of a ring, and you see the owlbear's mind and eyes twist with rage, and the vision turns into a combat. And as the owlbear starts to fight and rip into the men, sorry, it's a little I gotta take 1 minute bio. I gotta go pee real quick. But everyone, I guess, for mechanics' sake, go ahead and roll initiative.
I don't want to.
The game's
We might
paused.
need to do
Track
it
what
when
everyone is
PewDiePie
doing
when
in the
everything's
moment. It
done.
doesn't have to necessarily be in, most of you don't know what is happening. This is primarily for Oak. And if Oak, starts screaming out in pain and you guys want to react,
Better fix this, Dizzy.
Everyone should have the scouting thing for their.
Yep, that's the first square it can step in. You see the swirling vortex of terror there. All right, be right back so fast.
God, I rolled like shit though. Everyone should have a buff from scouting. I tried to drop it on everybody.
I have returned. My music. All right. Thematically, where I'm going to move Oak all the way to the top of the initiative order.
She is
They went
grabbing a
in.
beverage.
Aldrich, Dizzy, Fion. Okay. Oh, hold on, kids here. There. We know when the Oakster is back. Straight chug like a bottle of water as the game is starting, and it floweth througheth.
I'm back.
All right, so Oak, I moved you to the top of the initiative order. To remind you and everybody, you are seeing a phantasmal recreation of some historic event that happened based on the corpses weeks ago or less. You are still a tiny spider. And in this moment, nothing seems to be like coming at you. You're here, a spider on the wall, though the energies in the room detected your presence. Nothing seems to be immediately like lashing out at the tiny spider skittering along the floor. So, as we start the combat, counter, what is Oak doing as this tortured and obviously in pain manifestation of a second owlbear comes in front of you?
Give me a sec, 'cause I know I juggled a ton of. Okay, so this is a manifestation. So
It's a haunt, specifically. So you can physically defeat it. That is the hardest way to go about solving most haunts. Haunts is where something happened in a space, to a creature, in a room, to an item. It was so bad, so traumatic, so evil, whatever the case was, that it stuck. And what you're seeing is what happened to what you can only suspect was a mate of the owlbear in the room right next door. I will allow a free nature check.
Okay.
Where my client's not bugged. You have not rolled it? You did roll it? Oh, my client.
Yeah, we're at 34.
I tested and I fixed Tristan's healing thing. I had a mod that was key and I fixed it. Now I can't see. Now I can't see a lot of rolls. 34. They're dead. Every creature in this room except for yourself. What you're seeing are real manifestations of bestial spirits. You might be able to communicate with them. Not in a open dialogue sense, but to quiet the violence that's happened here.
How would I do that?
So on your turn, to disable this haunt, I'll just give you guys a little spoiler here. This haunt in particular is called the Endless Struggle. Vicious spirits of an owlbear, an unnamed person, and the rest of bandits resume their final battle. To disable it, you can kill it. You can roll nature checks 3 times. After 3 successes, you emphasize with the bestial spirits that compromise this area and calm them down. Or you can roll a 28. I'm supposed to tell you the DC. I did. Religion 2 times to exorcise the haunt and disperse its occult energy. So haunts you can solve with skill checks. That's what it's meant. It's supposed to be a creature, a thing that you interact with that you can solve with skill checks. Or you can fight it down, which is typically the hardest way. Like in the last dungeon you guys did, Willow was able to find the button that disabled the traps. It's a trap. Trap, haunt, hazard, whatever you want to call it.
Okay, I would like to attempt to roll some nature checks.
Willow, tell me how you're trying to calm this spirit.
And by willow, he means
Oak. By Willow, I mean Oak.
Hold on, give me a sec. Sorry, I'm here. I'm just thinking. Can I, like, physically try to drag the corpses of the soldiers away from the site to maybe take that aspect out of this creature's final resting grounds, so that the bodies of its murderers are also not with it?
You could, but again, you think the stain of the battlefield is stained. I'll use the word again to this room. To diffuse the haunt, you would have to either roll nature or religion, or try to physically defeat it with magic and tooth and claw. So you can roll nature to try to commune with the bestial spirits in their spectral forms to calm them. You can roll religion to try to exorcise them. But you need 3 successes of nature to remove the haunt. Hazard, trap.
Okay, that was 1. What's the... Oh, you're not going to tell me the DC. So that was 1.
19.
Nope. Okay. DC is 24.
Oh, okay, so that's 1 again.
I have to close the browser, guys, real quick. 30. That's a success. 1 out of 3. You're doing one more? That's not it. DC 24. All right, so in this moment, really only Oak has detected or knows that we are in a traumatic circumstance. Aldrich, same thing, flash into you. Oak's been gone 3.5, 4 minutes now. You don't see or hear anything.
Yep, I'm still standing fast. I trust in my druids.
Would bring us to Dizzy's turn. Kind of the same thing. You moved into the cave with some little slightly better lighting coming off of Willow. I think at this point you can see the very top little bits of tufts of fur and feathers from an immense owlbear sleeping in the back of this chamber here. You do see it, like, shake its head and its body like something that, like, got partially jostled awake, but goes back to its slumber.
Yeah, so I like am kind of trying to follow Willow in, but being hesitant about it since I saw her sort of dancing.
Well, give me a nature check. You move closer in. You've seen 2 people kind of move through this room. You're a plant. If anyone can move through this room, it's you.
But
did you just roll horribly again?
I did, but this is okay because I wanted to use a spell that I'd probably underuse.
No, send it.
And I want to send a message to Willow, and she'll just hear a little dizzy voice in her ear as I like mouth this into my hands to not wake the owlbear. But I'll say, "How's it looking up there? Is it safe?"
The target can give a brief response as a reaction on there. You can use your reaction if you want, Willow, to give a response.
There's some creepy fucking purple mushrooms. So careful of those, but I don't see anything else yet. I don't hear nothing else yet.
I'm guessing I can just see that like the ground is kind of littered with mushrooms.
Oh, 100%.
Do they extend onto the walls of the cave?
Maybe the first couple feet or so, but not much. Like maybe 1 foot up. Like moss and stuff, little micro mushrooms grow out of the sides, but not like big giant ones.
I want Morty to like mountain goat across the walls if there's enough like footholds for him to do that, just to kind of avoid stepping on any of the fungus. But if there's not enough footholds for him, then just kind of like tiptoeing a foot off the ground or however much room there is. I don't know how tall the cave is, but
I muted myself. A little mountain goat walk, like along the side of the little ledge there.
Yeah.
All right, you can do that. And get up like kind of in front of Willow here.
Yeah.
And you take a moment, look down to your right, and you see hiding in the shadow underneath the mushroom cap of another not aggressive mushroom is Willow.
That'll be my turn then. Just kind of venturing into the cave tentatively.
Fion. Again, there's no alert of combat. There's no screams of danger. Willow and Dizzy now have kind of disappeared into the first little opening there past the mushrooms using stealth and nature. And what are you doing? Your turn comes around.
I'll move a little closer, but I'm still gonna chill. That's all I'm gonna do.
Willow. I'm sorry. Oak. Willow was next. The Hazard's turn is next. Oak, just in front of you, you see these guards with shields, spears, heavy armor, poking endless wounds into this slightly smaller owlbear. Dozens of them. Shields raised, claws scratching against it, like a battle that went on here right in front of you. The owlbear swipes its claws left, right, and you're just on the edge of possibly being afflicted by all of this. Narrowly, a claw goes wide, coming within a foot of your vicinity. If you were just a little bit closer, you would be caught up in this maelstrom of a battle from before. Willow, your turn. Quick flashback, actually. Oh, you noticed throughout all of it an egg that was pristine in the vision. As a soldier dies, gets ripped asunder, this mother owlbear gets stabbed over and over in the abdomen. Blood spills, landing all over the egg. Rage fills the owlbear's eyes red. Alright, now Willow.
Willow just wants
Not coming through, though.
Willow just wants to glance down this direction and see what she can see.
A web-choked hallway that looks undisturbed. It doesn't look like a person came this way. You can see dozens of smaller spiders skittering along the walls, the webs. Deeper within, every once in a while, you see this larger shape skitter along the wall. Another wall.
She's just gonna be like, "Is that you, Oak?" No, okay. And then she's gonna like come around this way
Okay.
and peer this way.
Cannot hear you again.
Oh, she comes around this other side and peers in this way. Sorry, I gotta get used to push to talk.
There you are as you come to the top of the first stair, now looking down into a larger, immense cave. The ceiling of this cavern is huge. It goes nearly 30 feet into the air. There's a murky pool of water that stands in the southern portion of the cavern. A little more than a crack that opens in the wall to the south of it. There's a jumble of bones, rock, fur, feathers sit piled along the eastern wall, all of them covered in blood. And as this creature sits there in like a cat curl ball, slumbering, you can see it slowly recovering from dozens and dozens of wounds.
Okay, so that was, we'll call that 2 actions. Step was a first action, move.
Again,
This
and
is
here-
depressing.
all-
Okay, so for my last action, I will move back.
What was that, Lizzie?
This is depressing.
Depressing.
Yeah, like I need to fucking call Sarah McLaughlin or something.
Oh, Oak.
ASPCA.
It brings us to you as your attempts to calm these bestial spirits.
Oh, wait,
have...
I wanted to, like,
Sorry, love.
Oh, that's okay. And then as I return, just be like, I don't see any clue of her on either direction. But this southern entrance is where the owlbear is. He's wounded and sleeping.
Tiny retcon, Willow. I'll give you that because you were here, right?
Yes. Well, here, but yes.
Yes, here's even a better view. You don't see Willow,
No, I don't.
but you do see the the spiritual manifestation of a battle going on across the way. A dozen guards, ghostly apparitions, like I said, heavy armor, shields, spears. Like they knew what they were coming to corral. Stab wound after wound into a creature. Claw, beak thrashes out in retaliation. There's a battle going on that isn't going on. Willow isn't an expert on these things, and she's not really sure what she saw. So, slight little caveat if you want to rewind what you said to Dizzy.
I mean, I'm not going to rewind
You did see
it.
that.
It wasn't. I didn't say anything false, but she'll add. And then I think on the back side of this room, there's like ghosts fighting, like a ghost owlbear and people just going at it. I think they're ghosts. I don't know what the fuck they are, but they ain't normal.
Now Oak.
Can I attempt to quell this with nature rolls again?
Of course.
Okay.
You have 3 actions.
It has to be 3 back to back.
No, they don't have to be cumulative.
Oh, well, then that's 3.
God damn it.
Oh, I can't.
30 and a 28.
I gotta maybe close my eye. I can't see any dice rolls. With a 30 on the first one and a 28 on the second one, that is 3 successes. And
Okay, cool.
as you finish communing with the bestial spirits, giant claws swipe left and right. All of the guards are dismembered, their intestines going in all directions, blood splattering the owlbear, the egg. Even you feel like blood just splattered you, but there is no blood on the little spider there. You see this mother owlbear look at you. Giant claws lumbering forward, stares you right down in the face. And then pauses, and then looks to her egg that is now covered in weeks-old caked blood. And then she dissipates. You don't really have a lot of back. I'm gonna get the fuck back there.
Should have 1.
You move up to the egg.
Yeah, I did that.
And Oak, in this moment, give me 1 nature check.
Eat the egg. Eat the egg.
Oh my god.
That's bad.
It's pretty bad, yeah. It doesn't get worse.
You don't. I actually should have just given it to you for free because there's really no roll needed. As you put your hands on the egg, 2 things happen. 1, a tiny crack happens along a third of the egg. As soon as you touch it, where your eyes are looking at the egg, you see a tiny little crack happen. And then to the south of you, you hear ginormous, thunderous footfalls hitting the ground. And if you could combine the most horrific bear growl with an owl screech, echoes down from the south of you, the beast awakes.
Why?
Aldrich, you don't hear Oak, but everyone can hear this screech, roar that just reverberates the entire hillside.
Oh boy.
Oak, the egg of it is a lot of bulk. If you're trying to haul the egg out of here in a combat scenario, you are moving at half speed. In addition, if you take damage while holding the egg, there's a chance that the egg takes the damage instead. And I'll quickly flash back to Oak's turn real quick in this moment. You priorly rolled a 32 when you first looked in to this chamber. This egg has been coated in its enemy's blood for weeks. You, with the haunt that occurred, there is something deep within your bones that you feel strongly that if this egg hatches inside this den, in the presence of its mother or its absolutely enraged, blood-thirsty father, it will endure something similar. So the task falls to you as you grab this egg. You save the egg, knowing full well that you'll have to murder and kill, not murder, my bad word, kill its father, and only...
Murder's a bad word, but kill's also not a bad word.
Unalive.
Unalive them. Or leave the egg and hope nature finds a way. But with your 32 nature check from before, there is something perverse in this den that won't allow that to be so. If this egg hatches in this den, whatever comes out of it will inherit that bloodlust.
What happened? Is throwing the egg against the wall just not an option?
So, Aldrich, your turn. With none of that information.
Yeah, not knowing any of that, I'm still standing here like a fucking dumbass that's not sneaky.
Well, you don't know much other than that, besides, you know what, I will say, you hear the roar. The owlbear wakes up. You can see way deep in the chamber. What was this? Possibly, you thought it was a rock. Stands up, possibly 12 feet at the shoulder, this elephant-sized owlbear.
Do I have some idea of like the tentacle mushroom things? I mean, I can see in there. Can I see them? Do I know that they're angry and I probably shouldn't just run in there?
You've seen some of the paths that Willow and Morty, Dizzy have taken. They've all kind of like gone up to the northeast. Give me a survival check in this moment.
Okay.
You can move forward. I mean, you don't have to. It's whatever you want to do.
All right. Well,
Your
I
action.
will step forward, but I will go no further, and I'll give you a survival check. Solid. Yeah, I'm staying there.
Okay. You know what? With a 15, you can see that the aggressive mushrooms of all forms have grown to the outside of the caverns, like the walls, and you kind of like see a moment where you can like, not a moment. These things don't grow in the middle for a reason, because something walks here. Something treads here. And mushroom forbid, that thing fucking lashes out at what treads and walks through this cavern. There won't be a mushroom anymore. Right through the middle is the safest path.
All right, I'll move up with that knowledge. Use the last of my movement.
And Willow and Dizzy in this same scene, like where stealth took place, nature and trepidation in another. You see bravery and like absolution as you guys look at Aldrich in this moment. Look at the mushrooms, and just the mushrooms all raise themselves, but whether it be range that they can't actually reach him or it's his presence, you're not sure. But no mushroom comes after him. Dizzy, you're up. Stride boldly forth.
Yeah, probably continue trying to hop along the walls, but I'll run towards the noise.
See a just
Morty will.
waking up immense owlbear.
I'm gonna. So Morty got his movement, and then I'm gonna cast Cornucopia to make some berries, and then I will cast Thoughtful Gift to teleport my pile of cornucopia berries right in front of the owlbear, and hopefully, if I can, also yell out like, "We mean you no harm," and I send him a gift.
So Dizzy, I'm gonna need a diplomacy check in this moment here, because and the DC is very high. Not because of necessarily the owlbear's mental fortitude itself. I can't see the pulse.
It was a 24.
The pile of cornucopia appears. Fruits, berries, healing vegetables all appear in front of this owlbear. With its left claw just grates along the stone, it seems to push them all to the side. Doesn't eat any of them. It doesn't heal. But these golden eyes stare at you from across the cavern here, Dizzy, and you see a haze over them. A dark green, that hues to like orange and red, like complete blood frenzy or rage. Something. Give me a nature check. Again, this DC is also very high. Gotta watch her roll. 23. I gotta maybe re-roll my thing. I can't. It's not. I can't be a very good DM if I can't see your rolls.
It was a 23. We're doing it the old-fashioned way, where I'm rolling a die in front of me that you can't quite see it.
You can't quite see it. What is there? Okay, yeah. Dizzy, you are now certain in this moment that something exceedingly powerful has tried again and again and again and again to dominate, charm, or manipulate this creature's mind. And there is nothing left to reach. But you do feel one thing, a tiny tether there remaining, and it's protection. Something was instilled in this creature's life essence to defend, to make sure it lives. And you see creature in a mental battle being dominated by this charm and domination effect and fighting to preserve this one thread that remains that's natural. It wants to protect something close and make sure it lives. Fion, you're up.
Okay. I guess I can go help them. Seems like they can't figure it out. I mean, they kind of got it handled, I guess. I am worried about the egg.
You don't know about an egg.
Okay, sorry. I am worried they're taking so long, I guess. I have no knowledge of what they're doing. I'll scoot up there a little bit and just holler in. Do you even know what they're doing? See, you're not even near the thing.
You got close. I can't see what I'm rolling either. I gotta reload after this round. See if it.
I just know about the big gas owlbear in front of me that is gonna eat
Yeah, I
me.
can see him now too.
Well, you knew about the owlbear.
Well, yes. I'm just saying I can currently see what he's up to.
It looks like when I look at Willow's screen, like GM vision is on.
I don't know if it's GM vision or if we're just sharing vision.
Now, why'd it go dark? She was cheating. Never mind. Got her.
Me?
All right, Willow. Fion. No, not you at all. Fion, use your first action to move up.
It's not for me, it's for the viewers. I'm cheating for the viewers.
Got it. Sorry. I didn't feel like we were turn-based, but we are. There's still something bad happening?
Not yet, but I have to keep it in turn order.
Oh, God.
Because it could spiral very badly any moment, possibly right after your turn.
Well, then I'm not doing anything. I'm just chilling right here then. That's my turn. The owlbear just runs for the mushroom or something.
It is the beast's turn. He uses first action to... And Oak, you see these eyes land on you with this golden blood frenzy. Your deepest primordial sense has not felt this. This creature is angry. Roll a nature check, Oak. What are you doing with this egg in this moment?
Panicking about it?
Are you you're panicking about it?
I guess I'm trying to evaluate it, picking it up, trying to see how sturdy the shell is, trying to see how sturdy for transport is, trying to see how heavy it is, how much of a pain in the ass would be.
It's hatching.
Out.
It's hatching now, and
Fuck.
whatever's inside will be out within 30 seconds.
Will the egg fit through this corridor up here to the northwest?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna use my first action to call for Dizzy.
I mean, perhaps, but you're gonna have to move very, very slowly with it. It'll probably take you almost like you'll have to move your slow. You'll move half speed going through those tunnels.
There's a part of me that wants to cast slow on it and try to roll the hatching egg to Dizzy or throw the egg to Dizzy, but
You're a good bit of distance from Dizzy. 130 feet.
yeah,
You're gonna throw this ginormous egg.
I know.
You're gonna throw it here, and it's gonna splash in the fucking egg yolk. It actually won't egg yolk. It's almost fully formed creature hatching out of it. So. All right. Oh, your turn. What's up?
Yeah, I'm thinking. I'm trying to strategize.
Wait a minute. I skipped Willow. Willow, it's your turn. You're not coming through.
Can you hear me now? Okay.
Yeah.
Willow, oak, a tree is a tree. So Willow will move back this way. So how's the diplomacy going?
It seems like there's not much we can do, unfortunately.
Great. Good plan. Good talk. I love it.
I thought it would come after me, but it went that way, so I bet Oak is over there.
Are these like big rocks?
Large enough that a small person like you could hide behind them.
Okay, so that's 2 actions to move. I am stealthed. I don't know if it's seen me. Do I need to roll another stealth to hide?
You're not coming through again. If you're
do I need
trying
to
to
roll
not do
hide?
anything aggressive against it, and you're just gonna like stay there, hide behind the rocks, and try to like not be perceived by the owlbear, then yes, you need a stealth.
Yes. I guess that's an.
Oak's about to have the most
I guess
awkward
that's
turn
an action
ever.
though. Encounter. Hide.
It's not gonna be.
I'm gonna listen to it as I go make myself.
I prefer not to know what it is, so I like doing the actual hide check. So
I do notice I like the distance little thing on the new found. I updated Foundry
Yeah.
today also, and it added a little distance thing anytime you target another
anything.
token, anything, auto draws the distance for you. Pretty cool.
Now it is Oak's turn.
Oak, before you, I'm going to give you a little bonus time here to think about what you're doing, because I want to reload my Foundry so I can see dice rolls. In Foundry's defense, I had it open since about 9 o'clock this morning. Trying to figure out why my shit wasn't working, so I'm going to close it, reload it. Oak, again, thinking, in this moment, you have this immense egg. You're able to pick it up and carry it. You could carry it through the spider-filled cavern, but this very well could be something that they may come after, or you what are we doing? Loading shit back up, and I'm gonna go make a drink as I listen to your attempts at a plan.
Hold
Wait a
on. I'm
minute,
waiting for the game to come back up to see what my run speed is here.
it's not letting me be a, you know. Okay, here we go. All right, it's up. Listening to
Mine's just a black screen that says paused. It's still loading up. So we can't rehab this dude. Like, he's basically got to go, right? Is that...
We weren't successful. It is completely enraged. I don't know if maybe you, I mean, you could try a nat 20, maybe, if I do something, I don't know, but.
Dizzy has maybe slightly given up on reasoning with this, but...
Okay. I have 2 courses of action I'm thinking about taking, but...
I'm listening. So, confirming. The beast itself, the owlbear, is almost completely beyond reason. Something has driven it mad with magic over weeks, or you're not even sure. And the only instinct it has left is to safeguard or ensure this egg's safety. Hence its 30-mile run back across the land back to its den. Protect the egg.
Okay, I would like to take the egg over to where I am for 2 actions.
And what you identified earlier, Oak, was that some horrific battle happened inside here, and there were 2 owlbears once. One of them are dead. The skeletal remains are back here in an old nest that's scattered all across the cavern. A single, discarded, blood-caked egg is all that remained, along with half a dozen or so bodies. And the egg is now hatching. So you have the egg. You carrying it with you?
Yep, and I would like to jam it into this tunnel right here, and then just kind of position myself between, like, kind of guard the entrance where the egg is.
So you can move half your speed through the tunnel on your next on whatever actions you got left.
Correct. So it would be two actions for me to drag the egg over, and 1 action for me to jam it into the tunnel, and then that would be it.
Aldrich. You hear things that you're used to making the sounds yourself when stealth goes poorly. Quick scuttling of feet. You see giant movement of a large creature across the cavern. Willow is now disappeared into the room front. What are you doing, sir?
I am currently waiting for my game to load. I just have a black screen right now.
Oh shit!
It's like locked up.
Obvious question. Have you tried closing reloaded?
Yep. I will try again. Yeah, I'm still like staring at the black screen. So I'm still in the middle of the mushroom room. So I will.
Let me give you a new fig. Maybe. That help?
Ah, yeah, actually. It's loading now. Hold.
I can't
there we
get
go.
Trishan in the initial order. Funny enough. Doesn't matter what I roll.
Yeah, I'm gone now.
Dude, I tested so much shit today. I was like, oh, everything's working perfectly. Like 2 hours I was testing shit, and then...
Alright, well.
Will you re-roll initiative so I can slip you? Oh,
Yes,
wait a minute.
yeah.
There he is. Now he just appeared. Aldrich was here.
Yep, I moved twice, and
You have no initiative.
oh, it shows me at the bottom right now.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah, it was after Oak.
After Dizzy, Aldrich, you move all the way into the room.
Yes, that was 2 actions, and I think I will stay here.
Boom. Fion. What? He wasn't popping up.
I'm not here. Coming back. It's done kicking me out now. Nope, I'm still kicked out.
What's going on?
Nothing's loading for me.
What, you getting a black screen too?
I had it, refreshed it, and
How about now?
nothing. Joe's gonna run up here.
You want me to? I can.
Do you have any advice for refreshing it?
What are you seeing right now?
Just black.
Probably refresh it.
I think it's mad at me.
He's so angry.
That's what I had. Maybe do that token thing that you did for me.
I deleted Fion. Boom. And I'll put a new Fion.
It's more like it's not liking the link now.
Initiative.
Can you resend the link? I'm sure I'm using the right one.
It's right below it. But look, it's grayed out, babe. I can't even click it.
Sorry, where is it?
Sorry, delay of game. Technical difficulty, ladies and gentlemen.
Because the 76012934 is not working.
What is that?
The URL?
That's weird.
I'll come up there.
Okay. You'll do the same thing I did.
Well, I'm sending her a thing. It's the exact same link I sent her before.
Okay. That actually loaded finally. I don't know what the.
Did he click it instead of you? I'm familiar.
Okay. It's maybe going to let me in. I got in. Again, it's still black.
Still black. Fion, you know. I mean, there's nothing special. I didn't do anything to scene. No extra lights, no triggers, no tiles.
Joey's up here troubleshooting, but it's giving him the same result.
Well, we'll flash back to Fion's turn, but in this turn, Beast's turn, Oak.
Nope.
The Beast takes a little stride forward. And goes to claw at you. This ginormous claw, swinging at you like to bash you in towards the wall. What's going on with my client? Oh no! All right, even with a 4, this thing comes and smashes into you. You take 18 points of damage. And as a free action, it can push you 10 feet with a claw attack. And it pushes you 10 feet deeper into the cavern. It then turns and looks at you, Aldrich, Willow, and uses its next 2 actions to use Screeching Advance. It moves twice and all creatures within 80 feet. Are subject to its blood-curdling screech. I need everyone to give me a 25 will save as this screech of pain, agony, mixed with a roar from this owlbear emanates the entire cavern.
What kind of roll?
It's will save. It's in the chat there. Boop. This rain linked it. Oh my god, multi. All right, starting at the top. Dizzy, you're a fail. Whoa, crit success by Aldrich. 40.
That was a hero point, but yeah.
Oh, you already got Morty. All right. Oh God, frightened 5 on. Sorry, dude.
Very afraid.
Who rolled for attrition? My wife? My wife. Roll for attrition. Alright, same thing. The results are the same. He is scared. Fion, success.
Yes.
Even on a success, this screech pierces everyone nearly to the bone. Did I not get where's... You didn't roll yet. You did? You rolled, yeah, you rolled Trishan. And then Willow, it's your turn. That's a good roll. Yes, success, but you're still frightened. So, success, you're still frightened. What?
Sorry, I'm getting the kids in bed. My 5-year-old was melting. It's melt o'clock here at the house.
All right, Willow, you're up.
All right. So the creature's here. I am stealthed. Ah, I zoomed in so fast. First action will be to move here. Have we already attacked it?
No, you're not coming through though. But it is wounded. You can tell.
Listen, bud, I am so sorry about this, but you need to chill or we're gonna have to kill you. And I will try to...
Like nothing comes through anymore when you...
It's...
All right, anyway.
You can't hear me?
I can, yep.
Okay. I have to hold the button down and have it open all the time. Shit. Alright, so I'm gonna stab it. Because that's what I do.
That's a hit. This creature has its back to you. You're able to find an opening. Oof. It did auto-apply sneak attack right there,
Yes.
by the way. Okay.
Because I was hidden, right?
Yep.
And then she will hit him with the serpent daggers. The second one, that's a miss.
Creature quickly turns, leaving you almost nothing to stab at as you lunge and try to find some sort of purchase on your last attack there.
And then everyone that is in, like, you flank no matter what angle I am on. So.
Oak, you're up.
You brought the egg into the tunnel with me, right?
Yeah, I'm assuming you have it. I'm not going to move the tile.
Okay.
I'm assuming you have it and you're moving at half speed. So for an action, you can move 15 feet.
For an action, can I partially collapse this tunnel?
What do you mean? I mean, you're not Toph from Airbender or anything. I mean, what do you mean?
Like, can I cast Timber in this tunnel to just kind of create like a blockage, like to keep big spiders from going to and from?
On what direction? On this way?
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
I would like to cast Timber to create a blockage, about like halfway, about where your cursor is right now.
Yeah, easy enough.
And then whatever actions I need to take to put the egg way the fuck back up against that tree.
Ginormous tree, vines swirl quickly, and a dead tree manifests in a matter of seconds, falls, and collapses towards the west. You're blocking off the western side of the tunnel.
How long do I have until this thing hatches, by the way?
25 seconds.
Oh, Christ. Okay. So
that is four rounds. And then,
so this is a temporary save spot.
Well, you made a nature check earlier. This entire den, the room that you were in where the egg was at, the battle with the owlbear, you are certain if a thing is born into this environment, it will inherit everything that is around it. If this egg hatches in this den, it will be as mad and rage-filled as everything around it. There is no safe space in this den for this egg anymore. If it hatches here, it's going to be as rage-filled as its parents were in.
Okay, well, I'm going to keep it nested back here for this turn at least, because I know I'm not getting anywhere with that thing out there, so maybe I'll just actually hunker down with it and see if I can't get my other people in my party to lure it away. Cough, cough.
Okay.
Maybe.
As Oak turns end, brings us to Trishan, and we have 3 rounds now remaining before the egg hatches.
Oh, if you just said anything, I just missed it because my husband was over here asking if we can use the egg as a football, and I was trying to tell him no.
Sorry.
Tristan goes into the center of the fungal-filled little chamber there, and he grabs his holy symbol once more, focuses, eyes turn to this golden light, and he reaches out with one hand towards the owlbear. You are not yourself, creature. Find peace and resolve. And he will cast Calm on hit. Creature has to make a DC 20 will save. Oh god. Spoiler alert. The beast has a plus 19 will saves. The creature is entirely unaffected. Even if he were to succeed, he still would have had a -1 penalty to his attack rolls for up to a minute. But he critically succeeded. And that's 2 actions. He cast that. And his last action, he's going to move again and get right here behind Morty. Dizzy, you're up. Unless major debuffs are inflicted, we'll skip to Aldrich's turn. We'll skip back to Dizzy in a moment. Aldrich.
Okay. Am I flanking this thing from where I'm at?
Yes.
Well, I suppose first thing I should do is rage. Second action. Attempt. Slam down.
Your first attack finds some purchase as you drive your blade deeply down into this creature. You just knocked down my owlbear?
Yeah. Yeah. Don't get it twisted.
Bruh. Fion, you're up. Or Dizzy. Dizzy, you back? AFK, folks, dealing with pupper activities. She's awesome, by the way. Jeez, they're both quiet. I hope everything's okay. I feel so. We're sure we're good. We're sure for Kirby's okay.
Yeah. She had her, so she typically doesn't have another after medicine.
It's so weird, like hitting music play and puppers are having issues and stuff.
I think we're good. But Morty is fleeing.
Facing the beast.
Uh,
You're up,
but
did it?
I'm gonna cast web on this thing. Ideally, not on anyone, and kind of leaving some path through. Yeah, so like maybe sneak along the wall if you're small and not the owlbear. Okay. But then Morty is fleeing, so we are gonna run 35 feet.
Throw up this massive, thick cascade of webbing, and you can see beak, claw, immediately start like ripping it asunder. It buys you a moment, but doesn't really seem to slow the beast down. And Aldrich, you're up.
I went already. I knocked it to the ground.
Oh yeah. You're right. Fion.
Oh,
You see Aldrich and Dizzy coming riding back out. And at the edge of your vision, you can see webs encapsulating partial of the beast. Aldrich, Willow inside the room. It seems the beast is coming.
ugh, I want to shoot him.
Shoot him.
Have we decided we're killing him? Is that the plan?
Don't know if we have any other option.
Oh, we didn't try having her turn into an owlbear and like seducing him. So we'll never know.
Whoa, wait, what? No. Fuck no.
Yells off like volunteering you to copulate over here.
It could have
No
worked.
shit.
What's the point of having the furry thing then? Okay. Anyway,
Finding a new home after this. Fuck you.
I'm out of ammunition.
You're not out of ammo.
It says I am, sir.
Do you need to switch ammos?
Thought I gave you all the ammos. What ammos are you out of? Round.
Wintlock won't reload. Oh, sorry, rounds.
Got it?
I'll just pretend it's letting me work.
I mean,
Nope.
it's a dueling pistol.
Check the actions tab of Fion's. Oh, it's just not letting me shoot at all then.
Oh, you hit the check mark.
Oh, sorry. I didn't know what I hit. Now I'm empty again. Oh, so you just gotta hit that 1,000 times? Oh,
That's how I feel. Wait, you just whipped out your crossbow.
I did not mean to do that. I'm sorry.
It's like, oh, put this back.
Just lose my gun. Oh my god.
Whip it
Oh
out.
wait, bring them back. Wait, oh I gotta hit draw.
You have so many.
I've never done that before. I was just
The
like, what is
actions tab is so funny.
I know it is.
leave me alone. Okay, I've never done that before. Sorry. Anyway. Oh,
Anyway.
I miss.
Oh boy. Oh shit.
Oh, now I need more ammunition. Good lord. Is this we're making it a step for me? Is that how it's working? Because then it should only do it every 3 turns.
I updated Foundry today. I don't know what it's. You should shoot, and then that gun should need to reload, unless you're shooting with a different gun.
So reload is like an action now. Is the
It's
new
always
thing.
been an action.
No, this bar has never been here.
What bar?
Right underneath strike. That's like completely new. It's like been there, but I haven't been able to like change the amount like right there.
Hold on.
At least like it doesn't.
Oh,
it never showed up
okay.
in chat. At least.
You want to detach rounds. Maybe that's because there's like special rounds, like you can make like fireball rounds and magic like ice rounds and all these different.
I mean, I also like as a reminder to remember to reload, but if that's not what you were meaning to do.
I don't know. I just updated today, and I honestly don't. That is new, and I don't have experience.
I think it would be fun to use it as like a counter. Like I always have it at 3, and then like once I'm at 3.
Aldrich, this ginormous claw comes grating across the cavern floor, swinging in your direction. As it hits you, you feel this strength that you cannot fight against as it sends you reeling 10 feet away from the creature. You take 22 points of damage, and it has improved push, which for a free action it can push you 10 feet. Its next action, it targets you, Willow, with another talon strike. Its second claw. It hits, clawing deeply into your chest, ripping you open 19 points of damage, and then it tries to grab you as its last action.
Now, why the hell does everything
grip
want to grab
around
me
you.
all the time?
Critical success. You are restrained instead. Willow, you're up. You are going nowhere. You are gripped tight in this thing's claws, this grip, and you can see its eyes are focused. Not on your face, not on your eyes, but on your belly, as this ginormous beak looks to like rip in and eviscerate and gnaw your insides.
Alright, well, first action is I'm gonna try to escape.
You're not coming through.
First action is I'm going to try to escape.
Keyword, try, send it.
Yep. Do I need to target him? Probably. Acrobatics.
You were right there.
I will try again with...
Your point?
Oh, I could try my halfling luck, but I wouldn't get a bonus if I fail. So yes, I will re-roll using a hero point. How's that still a failure? I was right there, but a 34 is still a failure.
No. 30, it doesn't count. It counts your base roll. No, 34 is a success.
Okay.
100%.
I'm like right there, and it's like 5 higher, but it's still wrong. Alright, so it is a success, so I escape. Get this shit off of me.
Yeah,
Now that shit right there ain't nice. And we will stab. And so as I like kick off its hands, I'm gonna go for its eyeballs.
It's glorious eyeballs.
Yeah, I don't like the way they're looking at my stomach. Damn it. What the?
This thing turns and moves its whole body, twisting, making it exceptionally hard to find purchase and where to find like a vulnerable spot at.
Y'all better help me over here or it's gonna fucking eat me.
a fungus with all of the activity fully animates at this point and slithers over towards Tristan and makes a tentacle attack. Right next to you, Dizzy and Morty. One of the funguses fully come to life and also strike out at you. And then Dizzy after that. Oh, miss. Oak, you're up. Escorting the egg.
What's going on?
You're in a dark, narrow, cramped hallway, holding an egg, moving and twisting through this narrow, cavernous space. And you hear every subtle as the egg cracks a little further. Tiny little clawing sounds from the inside of the shell.
Fuck it. I'm gonna use an action to tear down my timber and use 2 actions to push this thing as far as I can get, which is about 35 feet. Just shove it up the
You
end.
make it here, out of your spider form, holding this egg, bursting to life with this tiny, infantile creature, covered with little yolk spilling out of the egg. I'm sorry, like little membrane. Spiders in this room burst to life. As far as you can make it.
Mm-hmm. Yep, sorry. Drink in my mouth, yep.
All right, Oak.
This sucks. Oak's
Tristan.
done, because that was all my actions. Fuck.
Looks over his shoulder. I don't know what to do. Looking forward towards you, Willow. He moves a little closer. Checks his spell list. Checks his spell list. Willow, he's going to send a heal your way. Uh, 29 healing. Okay, as I described, about a half a dozen of these spiders start to climb, spittle down from their webs, clamber along the walls. The room is filled, and they are honing in on a fresh, new prey. They will take actions next round. Dizzy, you're up.
Morty is no longer fleeing, so we're gonna head back in a little bit. It's gonna be potentially more helpful. I'm gonna cast Thunder Strike on owlbear. No. And then I will cast Shield.
This ginormous bolt of energy finds its purchase in this cavern underground place, and zoom, storm cloud forms above the owlbear, and just this bolt of energy comes down, enveloping it. But he quickly, owl almost cat-like reflexes, dashes to the side. Bolt strikes down just to the left of it. You form the shield in front of you, ready to protect yourself. Aldrich, you're up.
The beast is still prone, correct?
Yes.
Alright. Hold. Alright. Stride up. Attack. Let's miss.
Giant blade comes slashing down. The thing, though prone, just curls and spins, just with enough agility to dodge your strike.
Right. And we'll follow that up with an advantageous assault. And we'll re-roll that with a hero. Nice.
Oh, God. Missed by 1, even with the hero point. Love you, sir. You still deal damage equal to the... so 2... Oh, that number plus 2, so still damaged a creature, though just barely. Fionn, you're up.
Sorry, I was running to join Kirby in her pill time with Joey. Okay. I think I'm gonna try and shoot him again, even though that wasn't very successful last time.
You're a little out of range. You may want to get a little closer.
Oh, fine. We'll get up a little closer. I'm scared of these mushrooms, though.
Just don't end next to one of the mushrooms there. Yeah.
So you're allowed to just go straight?
You can go straight. Just don't end right next to one of the mushrooms, and you should be fine. Ah!
Okay. What do you mean? That's not right next to That's right next to a mushroom? I'm like a foot away from it.
A foot away? I mean, some people have big mushrooms.
Okay, I'm going to retract a turd.
It's much safer mushroom distance. Right? You want to have a moment to defend yourself.
Well, I moved 40 feet, so that's 2 movements, and I step back, so that's 3 movements.
You didn't step back. You stopped right there. Come on. Come on. Baldur's Gate, you don't have to be like, oh my. I take it back. I think you rolled really poorly for 23 damage. But with that 23 damage, you find a moment of clarity where you can aim down between Morty, Dizzy, Tristan, the owlbear. Piercing, like threading the needle. You find right in between this owlbear's eyes. The bullet doesn't pierce deep enough into its skull or anything to kill it, but you see it stagger for a moment. It has to roll a saving throw, fortitude, against your critical specialization. That's a very good save. Does succeed, but still, huge damage dealt. Fionn, at the end of this turn, the beast shakes its head left and right. Again, the only foes right in front of it are Aldrich, Willow, And now, this soft little priest Tristan. One, two, three, four, five, six is Aldrich. It claws at you. Its first. Oh no! Giant sweeping claws, Aldrich. You see them coming moments ahead, easily able to duck down underneath it as the claws pass underneath your head. It now fully focused on you. The beak comes clamping down towards you. Oh no! Horrible rolls. And a third talon strike. Aldrich, in a moment of like pure blood frenzy, this creature focused all of its might on you. This sword blade of the fallen summit, you raised it all in the right moments, deflecting its claws, its bite attacks, coming out unscathed. Brings us to Willow.
Well, Willow is going to do things. Willow it's probably gonna fail miserably, but she is going to attempt to tumble through the owlbear.
Okay, send it.
It's very misleading because it looks like this is a square, but it's not, because there's also a circle around it.
You do have him in a
So-
flanked off-guard position
Yes,
already.
I know. I just don't want him coming.
And he didn't even try to get up. He's like a bear on its
Okay, so
belly,
he's
claws
he's not
swiping
pursuing
left and
anybody.
right,
Okay.
beak biting
I was
in all
worried he was
directions.
gonna start pursuing people.
No, he didn't even get up. He's still prone.
Great. All right, then she's just gonna stab. Stab. I think we made some bad choices here. You know what? That sucks. Damn it, it won't stop thrashing. I'm gonna get a claw, I know it. If you just lay still, I promise we will send you somewhere better.
You and Aldrich flanking this owlbear. He's drawing a lot of its attention. It has its complete back to you, and the thick fur, the feathers are making it hard to find like where to really stab this creature and make it feel vulnerable. But still, you slide underneath it, and where the fur is thin, several stabs in, the creature comes out bloodied and even more haggard. Oh no! Right next to Morty, one of the violet funguses has slowly slithered over with its roots and climbed over along the surface towards you. This tentacle comes lashing out towards Morty. And then a second time. And that's it. No others are fully aggroed, so that'll bring us to the top, which is Oak. Oak, you're like, oh fuck. You have this giant egg. 3 feet tall almost, 2 feet wide. Half a dozen wolf-sized spiders just descended along webs, skittered out of corners you didn't know existed. What are you doing?
Not that. I didn't mean to click that. Can you can you give me Thunderstrike back?
You didn't do anything. You're good.
No, it still doesn't. I deleted it, but the spell is still spent.
I didn't see a spell get cast. Thunderstrike? I see that cast on your list.
Well, I don't really even know what the hell to do right now. So, hold on. There, I just ran around them. Fuck them. That's my whole turn.
Hold on, Ran. Well, these things are not trained soldiers. They don't necessarily have attacks of opportunity or anything like that, but you feel no nature check needed that these things you stealth through here as a tiny jumping spider. Drew no attention. You're running through with this giant egg as this lithe little female elf. These things see prey all over the place, and you can see and hear these large, skittering, wolf-sized forms along the walls in pursuit. Brings us to old Trishan. How we doing here? He is right in front of the owlbear, not where he exactly wants to be. He clutches his holy symbol. He closes his eyes. And Aldrich, you see him in this moment. He doesn't even look at the owlbear. His eyes are closed, and he walks on faith. Right past the owlbear. And the owlbear does not strike at him. He targets you, and then he casts heroism. You have a bonus to attack rolls, perception checks, saving throws, and skill checks for the next 10 minutes.
Wow.
Oh boy, spiders. Oak, behind you, you hear the skittering arachnid little claws along the walls, like I said, as these spiders hone in on you. Each of them make a fangs attack against you. First one misses, the second one hits you. Fangs burrow deeply into the back of your thigh, webs slowly coil around your ankle. You take 7 points of damage, and you feel the poison immediately start to course through your veins. Fortitude save right there in chat, you can roll it. Another one comes skittering up, and this web gets launched at you. Webs. These balls of web one by one. At first, you feel like a ninja dodging one. And then lastly, the big ball of web comes and splats right into your chest and like pins you to the wall. You are now immobilized and like pinned against this wall right here with webbing. Dizzy, you're up.
So, I haven't seen, I guess, or heard from Oak since this all happened. Maybe I saw her, like, through the owlbear room at the start of the combat. Am I hearing anything that's going on in that hallway? Is Oak making any noise?
You hear, yes. At this point, with Oak being so close, you absolutely can hear. You hear her noise, her sounds of discomfort and struggle as she moves through a space above you, to the north of you.
Morty is gonna take me over to check it out then. Then we'll cast some healing on Oak, seeing as she's not doing super great.
Thanks, friend.
One action left. I will cast Shield, seeing as I just ran into the middle of all the fungus on my turn.
Again, Dizzy, as you move to the center of the room there, you can see these giant man-sized purple fungal stalks embedded towards the edges of the cavern. They purposely leave space for this giant creature to pass through the middle. Finding somewhere in the middle there to find some safety, these things don't seem to pursue you. And it's nothing to do with you. You think it's more out of fear as of what may come through. Aldrich, you're up, sir.
Don't forget to take that healing, Oak.
Feeling confident with my new buff from Christian. Strike out once again.
Hit by +1.
Got it.
Makes the heroism feel good.
It do. I'll try adding a bit of the ball again.
Get a strike. Boom! As the second strike comes down, the first one sent a lightning bolt up towards the top of the cavern, striking this creature with lightning damage. This storm cloud erupted, miniature, but enough to engulf this creature, maybe 15 feet in diameter. And as your second strike came down, a lightning bolt from the storm cloud dissipated and just guided it into a second strike, doing 29 more points of damage. This beast is slowing. It has been filled with wounds. It has been burned for weeks. A dozen arrows or more stick out of it. Spear hafts are broken off along its flank. And now giant slash wounds, stab wounds, and lightning strikes encompass it. As the blade of the fallen summit dissipates the storm cloud up above, we fall to Fion.
Try shooting him again, even though we're a little encumbered. Maybe. I'm fighting the new bar that I'm learning how to use every day. See, I don't think it's very intuitive to click a check mark, but here we go.
What is it? What? Talk to me.
Nothing. I just don't like you have to remember to click the check mark after you hit the reload. I think the reload should be like the healing, like apply healing, and then it's instantly applied. But I missed.
Oh, so. It's on the action bar. You have to click after each shot.
Yes, and that's new. And it's like,
I see it. Yep.
Okay. The reason you have to click on the check on the ammo is because you can have different types of ammo for the same gun. but
Yeah, like you can make
Like-
like super fancy ammo.
But like, what percent? I feel like you could set a doubtful and then like switch it if you want to. Like, what percentage of the time is that going to happen?
yeah, I think it'd be better if you have one type of ammo, it just loads it automatically.
Let it sit on there and let it ride versus having to reload every button.
I could make you a reload macro that does it.
Wow.
Don't open that door, Joey. Making macros now.
I did it for a while for so long. I think I could handle some Foundry macros.
Okay, I shot twice and then I reloaded.
The owlbear rolls. Who does he focus all of its ire? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, that's Trishan this time. Oh boy. Tristan has applied some healing magic and gotten a little too close. Its claw attack comes through, whoosh, and immediately you can see the claws curling around Tristan's body. He will take 16 damage, and the beast will try to grab him. Oh yeah, that looks good. No. Yes, he's still grabbed. Then the beast will use Gnaw as his last action. The owlbear attempts to disembowel the creature with a beak strike. If the strike hits, the target must make a will save. As he is grabbed, his beak just rips in to Tristan's abdomen and literally tries to like disembowel him here.
Am I allowed to use hero points outside of combat or outside of my turn?
You can use hero points at any point in time for whatever matter and instance that you think you can justify it.
So
You didn't come through right.
So Willow, feeling like she is responsible for this guy since it's her fault that he's here, can I spend a hero point and try to do like a thievery check to try to like get him released?
I will allow a thievery check to let him bite you instead.
Sure. Yes.
But this thing, he has Tristan so death clinched in his claws with a grab. The bite is coming.
I will take the bite, and maybe it will help him release next round.
And the beak falls.
Yes, it does. Holy shit! Here we go.
You take 44 points of damage, Willow.
This is fine.
And then I also need
Fuck! Shit! Fuck!
a will saving throw. As you look as the beak pulls himself from your abdomen, your whole there's almost nothing left of the flesh of your abdomen and your frontal chest there. Your armor seems torn, and you look down and you see nothing but like innards
I used
leaking
my
out.
hero point, but I do have my.
You're not coming through.
Oh, because I'm using the wrong button. I used my hero point, but I do have my halfling luck still for the day.
Reroll the triggering check, but you must okay, send it again.
You get worse than it was.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
On the dot, +0, a 17 is what you needed. So instead of being sickened 1 and slowed 1 for as long as that you are sickened, you are just sickened.
It didn't even hurt.
Oh, it hurt.
She's not gonna
Willow?
admit that.
As your turn comes and this thing nearly disemboweled you and ate you with a claw and a swipe and a bite. What are you doing?
Try not to throw up. And she's gonna stab it. You just need to die, buddy. It's okay. She's gonna open with her serpent dagger. So she's been just stabbing towards the face, but the arms are like a big issue. So instead, she's going to take the serpent dagger and try to slide it up under like its arm tendon and try to like sever a joint.
Okay.
Miss. All right, that's fine. She's then going to use her filcher's fork and try to throw to hit maybe the other arm. This is fine. This is great. One more. What could go wrong? Oh god, it fucking hurts so bad.
Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. All you can look down as yourself bleeding out there. After you, Willow, this fungus moves slowly across the ground towards Fion. Tentacles lashing out in two directions. Whoosh, whoosh. Oh, first one's a hit. Fion, this large purple headed mushroom moves towards you along the ground, and then as these pores open up along its cap, these tendrils burst out covered in this like silky white gooey membrane, and they lash out at you, several of them rubbing across your face and your legs and your arm. You take 5 points of damage, all of that. But then I need a saving throw from you. This little thing I just linked in chat. That's not it. That's not what you wanted.
What?
You are inflicted with the violet rot as this white membrane leaves this like trail along where it struck you, and you can see tiny pores start opening up in your skin, and this slime like eking its way in, and it burns, and tiny little smaller mushrooms start growing out of your skin. You are inflicted with the violet rot.
Doesn't sound good.
Dizzy better heal me.
So you're enfeebled 1, and then you take poison damage. 3 points of poison damage.
Just rub some dirt in it, you'll be fine.
What?
Oak, you
All around?
still never took your healing, hun. I don't want you to go down because of that.
Oh shit, good call. Thank you, Don.
The whole room starts to like coming alive, and as you guys fall back into it, the owlbear awakened. Mushrooms start moving in on all your directions, tentacles lashing out at you guys. Oak, you're up.
Trying to find my healing. Hold on.
We are on round 7 of the combat. FYI, the egg will hatch at the end of round 8.
Okay.
And in this moment, Dizzy, you're the only one the druid. Give me a nature check.
I
20
don't
was-
think there's going to be... Oh, 20 is good enough.
Yep, 20 was good. As as Oak goes running past you, you see her holding this massive owlbear egg, cracking along its surfaces in various directions, little claws. At this point, even the tiniest little beak starting to poke through. There's a part of you that feels if enough time goes by and the egg is not in the vicinity and this natural instinct to protect goes away, this parental owlbear may very well revert to normal. And at the same time,
Girl, I said this.
if this egg hatches in this vicinity, which this owlbear is so... Daddy owlbear wants to make sure the egg is protected. He's going to pursue the egg. But if the egg hatches within its den, near all this bloodshed, this chaos, it will inherit the madness. And then you'll have no choice but to probably kill the newly hatched owlbear. But if enough time goes by and the egg is gone and the instinct to protect it is removed, it's possible this thing might calm down. That is the
Freaking
only
Oak, touch
thing
it.
that... The egg is the only thing tethering the owlbear to sanity.
With the whole, like, bloodshed in the den thing, do I feel like it's far enough out of the den, or am I gonna need to... Do I feel like I should help on my turn?
That's up to Dizzy.
Okay.
I can't help you there, sir. Oak is close. She has the egg. She has made it through the spider cavern. She is almost to the exit. And the egg is hatching in the next 10 to 15 seconds, probably.
Gotcha. Is it my turn? Because, like, it's still...
It was Oak's turn. No. I was just having you notice that you're the only druid left. Tristan's turn. His first action, he will use Healer's Blessing, and he will succeed, even though he's grabbed. You distracted the bite away from Tristan, even though he is still grabbed in this creature's paw. He looks to you, covers you with this golden radiant light of Saren Ray for his first action, and then he'll use his next two. Cast healing on you with a rank 3 heal. Willow, you get healed for 32 as golden sunlight envelops you. You feel a lot of your wounds, your gaping hole in your abdomen gets sewn shut as light flows through you.
Oh, thank Saren Ray.
The spiders do not pursue out of the cavern. Dizzy, you're up.
I guess I will ride to Oak and snatch the egg on my way.
Druids!
You'll let me? The handoff, football handoff?
Handoff successful.
Like,
Oak, scared shitless, happy to have the egg out of here. Riding by on Morty, hands down, like for the handoff, comes Dizzy. Egg goes in. Riding out.
Yeah, just gonna tell Oak on the way out. Go help with the owlbear if you can. Maybe we can save it. And then 2 more actions of riding out with Morty.
Being incredible. Aldrich.
Aldrich will attempt a. Hold. Sorry. Very intimidating strike. Yes. No hero point.
You spent 2?
Well, now it's my third. It's another miss. That's it.
I meant 2 hero points.
I did, yeah.
Oh shit. Fion, you're up. Sword swing after sword swing, trying to drop this thing down to weaken it. Cannot find purchase.
Oh my god, I want to kill him. Ugh. Also, I'm dying. If I kill him, and then the thing will have no mom. And I can't believe he did the Baldur's Gate thing to us. Anyway,
It already
sorry.
doesn't have a mom. Mom's dead back there, bro.
Okay, father. I don't want to Harry Potter this guy.
In Baldur's Gate 3, in Kingmaker's defense, actually, Kingmaker was written before Baldur's Gate 3. So Baldur's Gate 3 did the Kingmaker thing.
They stole. It's free good steal. Oh, at least my body is
turned out okay.
putting out there the vibes I want to. I don't want to kill him, so.
That's awesome.
Oh my god, I gotta hit my fancy reload.
It keeps you plugged in.
Yeah, it keeps me accountable. Because when I hit the reload, then I'm gonna have that be my Oh my god.
Drag that over to your number 1 button, so you just have to press like 1.
No.
No.
It keeps me accountable because then that's my reload. So like
Right.
1, 2, reload. So now I'm done.
13 more points of damage. A bullet, gunpowder explosion across the hallway. Blood splatters across the beast. Bringing us to, oh man. Oh my goodness. One, two, oh, poor Trishan.
No! He already had a taste of me. Doesn't he want more? In his defense, I am like a piece of popcorn chicken.
He's already got Trishan grabbed.
Oh yeah.
He didn't try to get out, so he's just going to knot him also. A 3 still hits.
Not a critical though. I saved him from a critical. You're welcome, Tristan.
It's grabbed. He failed to save. He is sickened and slowed 1. Oh god. Oh god. Big giant claw attack comes in your direction, Aldrich.
Oh god.
Batters you for 52 points of damage and then sends you reeling 10 feet in the other direction.
Oh my god.
He quickly whips around, ass now facing Tristan, claw dragging him along the dirt. His beak comes clamping down towards you, Willow. Is that nat 20? It's nat 20. 28 point. I rolled a 1 and a 3. 28 points of damage.
Thank you, Fates.
Willow, you're up.
Willow's pretty pissed off. She's
This thing is pissed off. It's fucking everything up anything close to it.
she's bloodied, haggard, and angry, and she is just going to just go wild here. She will start with, I think, the poison dagger first. Of course, it's a critical miss.
No.
Followed by 2. What the heck? I can't hit nothing. Well, she is tired. Okay, in her defense, she's had her insides eaten out twice now. So, and not the good kind.
Damn.
I said what I said.
Beyond, you take 7 more points of damage from tentacle strikes, and then more poison. 6 more points of poison damage. Oh god, it's coming. Fion, you take 14 more points of damage.
My god.
And then I need another fortitude saving throw.
I'm dead, am I? Oof.
Oh, succeed.
Oh, nice. Yeah, still not great, though.
Oak. Egg has been taken from you by Dizzy and Morty. What are you doing? You see across the cavern there, Fion is now being surrounded by these large purplish mushrooms. Tentacles slapped in all directions by these large purple-headed phallic mushrooms.
Gonna run up 30 feet. Oh god, that's so bad.
Yeah.
35 is my total speed. I do another 35. Yeah, I got nothing after that actually.
Oh, his healer's blessing didn't apply to you, babe. You should get 6 more hit points.
6 more.
Yep. Tristan has something called
The healer's something
Healer's
other.
Blessing,
Yep, I seen it.
which he's about to do again.
Hope on himself.
He steps away, still being 30 feet. Nope. Targets you, Willow. More healing. 33 plus 6 is 39. Spiders don't pursue. Brings us to Dizzy.
Wait, what did? Oh, I just healed Tristan.
You are out. You have the egg. You see splintering cracks all over. A head breaks through out of the surface of the egg. You have every bit of you, fiber of you, it feels like it's safer to set this thing down on the ground. And within moments, you feel this thing will be completely out of the egg.
I'm gonna hop off Morty then and put the egg down. And I don't know how this would actually affect it, but I think it would be cool, so I want to cast Clear Mind on the little baby owlbear from my Staff of Healing.
The egg fully hatches. This embryo-soaked owlbear looks up at you, this giant golden eyes, black pupils looking up at you. For a moment, you see like red and darkness creeping up into the outside of its eyes. It shakes its head, and you sense that the proximity is trying to do something, though you think it's safe. You level your staff towards the creature, speak to it on a primal level, and you discharge this magical energy and emanating from the owlbear 100 feet. In the cave, there is a shockwave of primal energy that comes from outside the cave, radiates into the entrance, into the whole mushroom-filled cavern, and blasts into this little tunnel here over the owlbear, over you, Willow, over Tristan and Aldrich. And Oak, you're the only one, and Fion, looking face to face with the owlbear. You can see the red start to subside out of its eyes. Gold start to take over. Its head shaking left and right, like it's coming to its senses. Aldrich, you're up.
I'm gonna look at Willow. Like, what do we do? Are we killing this thing? I'm gonna move up back into like melee range.
You said that we didn't see its face?
You're not in front of it, so it's hard for
I'm
you to
not
see.
in front of it. It just turned around and ate my guts.
I described everybody. You guys can all see the red blood frenzy slowly fading from its eyes, and gold returning.
She'll just shrug and we'll can see what happens if we don't kill it.
Good enough for me. Then I'm gonna take a vicious swing at this thing.
Oh shit. You unleash a particularly powerful attack. 19 more points of damage to the beast. Fion, you're up.
God. Y'all better heal me after this.
Surrounded by these tentacle mushrooms, you reload, take a shot. Reload.
Yes, I am. You saying reload cursed it. And that's my turn.
Aldrich, as the red starts to fade from this beast's eye, you lunge forward and strike at it. Deep new gash draws along its flank. Turns and looks at you, and you see in an instant the gold gone. Blood, deep blood forms in its pupils, and it almost seems to stream down, like it starts to like cry blood as this owlish in your direction. A claw attack, a beak attack, and another claw attack, and a furious frenzy. Did I just miss 3 times?
You got me once.
I got you once.
Twice.
Oh, I did. The first one is 21 points of damage. The second one, oh boy. Another 24 points of damage. And you guys see as Aldrich is brought down. Right behind you, Aldrich. And I'd say Oak and Willow see this also. Fionn, you see it. Almost everyone sees it, but Dizzy. This would bring you to below 0, right? Are you down right now?
Yeah, yep.
Right behind you, Aldrich, you feel a glow come over you, this radiant warmth. And as this ginormous claw wound rips across your chest, and you know unconsciousness is about to take you any moment, you look behind you, and behind Tristan, across out of his back, ginormous white feathered wings unfold out of him. They take on this golden light, and he casts as a reaction Martyr's Intervention. If you would be reduced to 0 and you don't have the wounded condition, you are shielded from harm, and all the damage is instead transferred to Tristan. And you are instead reduced to 1 hit point, and you both gain the wounded condition.
Wow.
This golden light envelops you, and you see this transference of pain go from you into him, and you're not dead. You are alive and fighting in this moment still. Fionn. Wait, that was the beast. Now it's Willow.
Thought you were skipping me again. God, Willow seeing that. God, I want to be so cool, but the dice. Willow's gonna try again. Calistria, I know I don't pray to you often, but I need you to guide my hand here so I can enact a little vengeance for my lord. And we're just going full forks. Fuck the dagger. Ugh. Miss. I only hit once.
One time was enough, Willow. The creature has 14 hit points remaining, and you hit it for 15 damage. How do you want to do this, as infamous internet would say?
She is going to take her fork and she is going to do like this like little acrobatic like run leap up and like jam this fork like into the owlbear's mouth and like up into its like brain through the roof of its mouth.
And as you do that, blood rains down upon you. The creature fully goes limp, and its pure weight is enough to crush you almost, and you can feel it falling down upon you. You pull yourself out, the creature collapses.
No.
What was inevitable is done.
No, I already used my actions, so I didn't need to do the 2 attacks, but that is fine.
For all effective purposes, can end the encounter.
That was so sad.
End it?
Me killing the bear.
Dizzy should revive it.
Oh.
He's gonna go run off to live in the woods with his new owlbear.
Are you just stealing the new owlbear cub?
Listen,
The fuck?
it imprinted on him. I mean, you weren't there for the hatching, so.
Well, there's a lot of RP to unfold here as you guys search and go over the area. I've awarded the XP, which is a pretty huge chunk, 280 XP.
For doing a war crime.
No, not so much. Listen, there's like a tiny sliver of a chance that you guys save the egg and save the beast at the same time. It's kind of like one of those heartful choices where you gotta like, do we let it be? Do we leave it all up to nature and let the egg hatch?
Who ran in here first?
You guys
Produce
don't
a
know.
tribunal.
There's a bunch of RP where you guys get to discover who's in here and why, the what, and all that. But there was a lot of outcomes to this. You guys, I think, actually got one of the most favorable ones.
We didn't die.
Well, almost died.
The egg didn't hatch in the den.
Then we'd have to murder a newborn.
Now we have to raise it as our own.
Dibs.
Now you have an
father.
owlbear cub.
Okay.
Well, guys, it's 10:30. I've had a week off with the kids being home from school, and I haven't had to wake up at 5 o'clock for a week. But tomorrow, I gotta do the thing.
Same. Back to reality.
So, as we're calling it, does everybody want to whisper Obi with your MVP of the night?
Yeah, whoever you felt was most impactful, coolest little RP moment, whatever you think it is. Hard to do, nothing but a battle session, but whoever that is, we'll start with an extra hero point.
And any viewers that are still in here, feel free to do the same. Let us know who you thought the MVP was for the night and why. With that, yeah.
All right, good night, all. Super session.
Good night.
Bye, guys.
Good night.